Now what is good, y'all, is Anime K here, and we are back with another video. Now today we're going to be talking about, was it right for the raikage to try kill Sasuke? Now I know a lot of people in the comments right now in their heads are thinking it was right for the raikage to try kill Sasuke, but was it really right though? Was it really right? We're going to get into it. So if you remember,
and even if you succeed and you get your revenge, what will you have then? Nothing. Emptiness.
if you remember right, when Sasuke went to try capture Killer Bee for the Akatsuki, right? He failed, obviously, and now a lot of people remember that fight differently. They just think Sasuke got his ass kicked, but really, if you remember the fight properly, Sasuke nearly captured Killer Bee, but he managed to get Karin. Killer Bee was smart, he managed to get Karin, so he knew Sasuke would have to release the Amaterasu in order to save Karin, which he did, allowing Killer Bee to escape by planting one of his tentacles there. Now, when Killer Bee escaped, he, instead of going back to the village, because he was never allowed outside of the village, with him being a Jinchuriki, he decided to wander off a bit, you know, while they all thought he was dead or just incapacitated, and he took the opportunity to walk around for a bit. Now, the Raikage thought Sasuke killed Killer Bee, or at least captured Killer Bee, so filled with rage, went to the Leaf Village and demanded basically the Leaf Village either help them capture or kill Sasuke, which one of the two. I know he can't. I know he did want to kill Sasuke at one point, or they would hold the Leaf Village responsible for it being one of their rogue ninjas. Now, look, on the surface, right, you think it was right for Raikage to try kill Sasuke, but what people don't realize, and what I didn't realize, right, mentioning Grant again from the Discord, which I mentioned in my last video, which he opened my mind to, is the fact that, look, he's basically doing the same thing that Sasuke has been doing, which is continuing the cycle of hate and acting purely on emotions and revenge. Now think about it, if Raikage would have ended up killing Sasuke and succeeded with that, one, he would have got, yes, he would have got revenge, but two, a lot of people in the Leaf Village, including Naruto, especially Naruto and Sakura, may have not been too happy about that. Yes, was Sasuke a rogue ninja? Yes, but he was still a rogue ninja from the Hidden Leaf, and they still had some type of connection and emotions to him. So if he'd have tried to kill Sasuke, you know, Naruto and Sakura would have got involved, meaning the Leaf Village would have got involved for the fact that Naruto and Sakura are important ninjas to the village. So they would have got involved, meaning the Hidden Cloud would have came to protect the Raikage, meaning it would have started maybe the 4th Great Ninja War before the 4th Great Ninja War even started, or at least just a war between two villages, being the Cloud and the Hidden Leaf. Now, if that would have happened, a lot of people would have died over just a small script. It wasn't small, because obviously capturing the Jinchuriki of a village is not small, but for Killer Bee to then end up not even being dead would have just created a whole situation before the Raikage really knew what was going on, but he just acted purely on emotions and revenge. Now, what Grant opened my eyes to is because what he's doing the same thing Sasuke was doing. Sasuke being tortured, being by Itachi, having to watch his parents die, wanted revenge. That's the sole reason why he left the Leaf Village. But a lot of people will say Sasuke is the villain in the situation for wanting revenge, but when the Raikage goes to take revenge on him, it's okay. Now, the reason why this part of the storyline is so important for Naruto as development of as a character is because basically, right, Naruto says he's the only one that handles Sasuke's hate and can stop the cycle of hate. Now, what he means by this is when Pain attacked the Leaf Village and killed everyone, and he knew Pain was the one that killed his Jiraiya. At the start, yeah, he wanted to kill Pain, but he thought the only few ninjas that can do this, he thought, instead of going to kill Pain and continuing the cycle of hate, because if he would have killed Pain, you know, the Akatsuki would have came back and got revenge for him, especially Konan. Instead of doing that, he tried to understand Nagato and understand why he did it and wanted to hear Nagato's story, and vice versa, Nagato wanted to hear his story, and that's how it ended the cycle of hate between the two, because Naruto did that by not only, don't get me wrong, he didn't forgive what Nagato did, but he tried to understand Nagato, and instead of killing him, understood his enemy, which by Naruto understanding Nagato, it made Nagato see that maybe there is hope for the world, thus reviving the Leaf Village. So there can be a positive reaction to trying to understand someone, but the Raikage does the same thing Sasuke does. Maybe Because think of it, if Sasuke maybe tried to understand why Itachi killed the clan instead of just going on blind rage and wanting revenge. And now at the time, he wasn't smart enough to maybe see this because he was a kid. But if Sasuke, as he got older, maybe tried to understand why he did it, or if even some of the other hidden leaf shinobi, instead of branding Itachi as a traitor, tried to understand why he did it, it wouldn't have been such a big cycle of hate. Now with the Raikage, I get it. Do I disagree with him trying to take revenge? I don't disagree with it, because you're going to take revenge, especially against a rogue ninja who just pulled up to your village, captured your Jinchuriki and took him away, and you don't know whether he may or may not be alive or not, and was wearing the Akatsuki robe as well, which the Akatsuki throughout the whole ninja land have been known as a villain organization which used to kill people and was just not good people. So that on top of that, he had good reason for wanting to kill Sasuke. But if you look at it in terms of the way people judge Sasuke, if you're going to judge Sasuke as a bad person for wanting revenge, then I think you should see the Raikage as a bad person. Just because he's a Kage, he was still putting his village at risk of going to war with the Leaf Village, a stronger village, over just emotions instead of sitting down and thinking about it. And the Raikage, he does that a lot throughout the show. He doesn't use his head, he just attacks. By doing so, got his arm chopped off, right, and nearly got killed by a 17-year-old Sasuke without using his head. He just attacked straight on and nearly died to him. And he probably would have done so if it wasn't for the fact that there were so many other people there attacking Sasuke. Sasuke just by the end of it got exhausted anyway and nearly got captured if it wasn't for Obito saving him at the end. So the main point of this video is basically trying to show you guys that, look, even though you might see Sasuke as wrong for trying to take revenge, the Raikage did the same thing. So by that nature, you should see Raikage as a bad person for trying to take revenge on Sasuke instead of, because as the Raikage, he's thinking about his village first, not his own personal goals. So it's even, if you look at it, it's even more worse for him to try to take revenge because he has a bigger responsibility than Sasuke. Sasuke doing that, yeah, it can affect the Leaf Village, but being the Raikage has a way bigger impact of him killing Sasuke, him being the leader of the Cloud. And look, it could result in an even bigger war because the Sand Village were very close to the Leaf Village at the time. So the Sand Village may have backed the Leaf Village. Maybe, we don't know. Anything could have happened, but it could have started a big war between nations over the Raikage's feelings. Now, do I disagree with his feelings? Like I said, no, but you got to hold him to the same standard as Sasuke, and I will keep continuously making videos on this because Sasuke gets continually disrespected and put down throughout the whole show. You know, plot armor, he's just a emo kid, all that, right? But you should hold characters to the same. Look, even Gaara, right? Even Gaara, when first seeing Sasuke, says he's just like he used to be. We forgave Gaara, did we not? Gaara got forgiven. Gaara used to kill people on sight without even thinking. Really, Gaara should have been punished. Never, there was never no mention of Gaara getting punished. But Sasuke had to go to prison. Orochimaru, right? Orochimaru left the village, killed the third Hokage, did many bad stuff to the Leaf Village. He never really gets punished. Yes, he's kept under surveillance, but he never really gets punished. Even the Hidden Cloud, while Hinata's still a little kid, they tried kidnapping Hinata to get the Byakugan, right? Now, what did the Leaf Village do? The Leaf Village could have gone and attacked the Cloud Village, but no, right? What did the Cloud Village sneakily do? The Leaf Village killed their ninja, and they tried to act like they had nothing to do with the kidnapping of Hinata, and demanded that the Leaf Village kill the head of the Hyuga clan, being Hinata's father at the time, or they would take war against the Leaf Village. The Leaf Village, you know, even though they didn't actually give up him, they gave up his twin brother, they still gave up someone from the Leaf Village, okay? So in that situation, who was seen as the wrong person? The Leaf Village could have took revenge, but no, they decided to take the smarter, more calculated route. But in this situation, instead of the Raikage using his head, he just goes straight off rage and nearly gets killed by 70-year-old Sasuke. And thus continued the cycle, and would have continued the cycle of hate if he did end up killing Sasuke. Even when he sees Sasuke 2 years after that, he says he's happy he didn't kill him back then, because he knows he knows the consequences and the ripple effect that would have been if he did end up killing Sasuke, okay? So look, like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Tell me what you think about this. You know, you're all entitled to your own opinions on the characters of the show, but I just think we should hold every single character to the same standard in terms of the path of revenge. If we're going to hold Sasuke to, if Sasuke is going to be seen as a villain for that, the same thing should be for the raikage and the Cloud Village, okay? Because the Cloud Village are doing a lot of sneaky stuff, okay? A lot of sneaky stuff. The whole main point of this, the reason why Naruto was the perfect person, because he's the only one that was willing to stop the cycle of hate. And if it wasn't for Naruto, we wouldn't have peace right now among all villagers. We wouldn't have that. But look, like, comment, subscribe, tell me what you think. And look, man, you got show some love for Sasuke in the comments, man, because he gets too much hate. Yeah, let's show some love for Sasuke right now. But look, peace. Tell me if you enjoyed the video. And yeah, thanks again, Grant, for the great idea. Peace, I'm out.